All right, what's up, everybody? It is Monday, September something. I don't know. I want to say it's like the 19th or 20th. Look at my watch. It's the 20th. I'm on my way home from work and just thought I would hit up a few thrift stores on the way and just kind of show you around some of the stores. I never really take my camera into Goodwills because I can't take a bag and I hate carrying it. But I'm going to take you into a couple of them in my area, see what's going on, see if I can find some stuff. My goal this week is to list $500 worth of profit on eBay. So that's my goal this week. So I'm out thrifting just on the way home. It's a nice little, I could hit 5, 6, 7 thrift stores on the way home from work. I'm not going to hit that many today, but, I'm going to hit 3 or 4 and see what's going on, see if I can pick up a little bit of profit. And I'll probably take you along. I'm still new at this. By no means am I an expert. And I'm still learning. I still watch a lot of YouTube guys, the Hairy Tornadoes of the world, the Froggy Flips. Some of those guys I really like. I can't think of some of them off the top of my head that I really like. There's a guy down in Houston I follow. Cincinnati Picker is awesome. Commonwealth Picker, all those guys. So I'm still learning. But I just want to see, on the way home, my whole goal today is to pick up about $50 in profit. Now, will I do it? I have no idea. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, and I'm not scanning books today. So this is all eBay stuff. Not going to scan books. I'll probably come back through these Goodwills and scan books. I stop off at another thrift store, but I don't buy books there. They don't have a great selection, and their prices are a little bit too high for me. So I'll take you into a couple of the Goodwills. I just hate carrying around the camera, the GoPro, because, I'm always trying to scan things on my phone, or if I pick something up, my hands are full. So I like to have my backpack or my shoulder strap over, and I usually attach it to that. But since they don't allow backpacks and I'm not going to push the issue, I'm going to start looking for another way to carry the camera. I know like Hairy Tornado wears the strap around the chest, but he's a small guy. I'm not. I don't know if I can find a strap that's going to fit my big old chest. Excuse me. So I got it on a little kind of belt clip. It works great with my shoulder bag. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start looking around for one of those. I love the angle from the chest, which is where it is on my shoulder bag. But it's just, Goodwill has its policies, and I'm going to follow them. I'm a rule follower. What can I say? So stay tuned. Let's check out a few Goodwills. And, the goal today is $50 in profit. We'll see at the end if I can find that. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to do a little voiceover here because there was a lot of music going on in this place and, just a lot of racket and everything else. So I didn't feel like talking through it, but I'm looking through these shelves of kind of odds and ends. I picked up a little toy ball back there, but it was $10. So this is a Texas thrift store. I don't really go in here very often because their prices are pretty high. When I started off really searching for books and books only. Their book selection is not all that great, so I kind of stayed away for a long time. I've picked up a few things here, but not many. So I was looking at some Star Wars cups, but they really just cheap ones, not really worth. I don't think I could flip them for much money. I'm always looking for interesting mugs, tumblers, things like that. So I always hit up this aisle. I didn't really see anything that caught my eye, no kind of glassware or anything. So I went to check out the toys. Pretty slim pickings here. What they did have, I don't really get into the board games unless they're kind of factory sealed. I don't want to sit there and count all the pieces and make sure everything's there, so I don't worry about that too much. So there weren't many toys there that I saw. So I really wasn't interested in a whole lot of that. I did pick up one game and scan it, um, but I think it was selling for $3 or $4 here at the store, and even on I don't think it scanned on eBay, but even on Amazon, or maybe it did scan on eBay. Let's check. So on Amazon, I'm sorry, Amazon it didn't come up. So I tried to scan it on eBay, and the solds were only $4 or $5, and so there was no profit to be made there. So I left it behind. But I don't know. Did you see anything in those toys that might be worth getting? I don't know toys like I wish I knew toys. So there might be some hidden gems there that I'm unaware of. But one thing I've started to pick up are Build-A-Bear bears and dolls. Um, I know they're good quality, so I kind of like this. If you can see right there, that the bear with the football feet. That's a Build-A-Bear. I looked at this Alabama Crimson Tide monkey. It was in good shape, but they wanted about $5 for it, and I couldn't find a single comp on eBay for anything like that. Well, not that particular monkey. I found other Alabama Crimson Tide monkeys, but they were totally different. They actually looked a little bit nicer than the one here, so I left it behind. But I kind of liked, the football feet caught my eye here for a second, and so I looked it up as well. Or actually, I didn't look it up. I looked at the bear and just really didn't feel like it was in the best of shape. I feel like it was missing, uh, an outfit of some sort, maybe a football jersey or something. The shoulders seemed a little bit weird to me, so didn't find a whole lot here. I don't really do a whole lot of stuffed animals. I don't really know about them very much. Excuse me, man. I don't really know a whole lot about them. I just know Build-A-Bear is a very high quality bear. And so I've picked up a few. I'm about to list. I'm so behind on my listing for eBay's. Here you can see I kind of check out this bear. See how the shoulders looked a little weird? Maybe they're supposed to look like that. I really don't know. Um, but I decided to pass on it. I feel like maybe it was missing some shoulder pads or something. Um, I do wind up picking up the rainbow Build-A-Bear down here. And that's going to be really my only purchase from this store. The tag said $3.98, I believe it was, but they only charged me $3.02, so I guess it was on sale. I don't know how they do their sales there at that Texas thrift store, but it has the tag Build-A-Bear, but a lot of them have a little emblem on the paw or the foot, but this one didn't. But okay, so here I'm at the first Goodwill that I stopped at, and I usually like this Goodwill. I picked up some good stuff here. They're putting a lot of holiday stuff out, for Halloween. Now that we're about a month or so away, um, didn't really see anything that interests me. I like checking the sporting goods and stuff over here. I've found some bats and other things from time to time. I'm slowly learning about different things that sell. These little hockey helmets kind of intrigued me. I think they wanted it was either 9.99 or 10.99, but I don't know enough about them, so that might be something I research. Hockey's not a huge thing down here in Texas. Uh, at least for most parts of Texas, anyway. Um, Always looking at games again. Like I said before, I don't like to fool with games with 100 different pieces that I gotta sit and count and make sure everything's there. So I don't buy a whole lot of games. Every now and then I'll find some stuff that is sealed, and I'll pick that up. But looking at some different things up here, I didn't really find anything in the game section. There was a little puzzle that I was scanning that I think it was Frozen. Uh, there was no money to be made. They wanted $1.99, and I think it was selling for $3 or $4. So, of course, after fees, there's no money to be had there. So, as I'm looking it up here on eBay, always looking for them solds, but nothing there. So, move on. Went to check out the electronics back in the back. Always kind of looking, to see what they have available. Still kind of kicking myself the other day. I went to a different Goodwill and picked up a DVD VCR combo. Looked at it for a sec, looked at kind of the model, and then I set it back down. And 30 seconds after I set it down, another thrifter, another flipper, I'm sure, picked it up and bought it. Probably lost out on 50, 60 bucks there. I think they wanted less than $10 for it. Back here, I was looking at, I'm always looking for things, like the DVD VCR combo. I'm looking for video game stuff. Here they've got some cheap little Bluetooth headphones, but they're asking $14.99 for them. I've actually bought a few of those in the past. Looked at this Zumba thing. It was sealed. It was brand new, but they wanted about, I think it was $28 for it. And it really wasn't worth picking that up because there was really no money to be made. Even if I sold it for, 40 bucks, which I think I saw a few of them going for, but most of them were in the 30s and 40s. There's no money to be had there after fees. It's not really worth spending 40 bucks, or I'm sorry, $28 to get, $3 back, profit. It's just not a good return on your investment. Yeah, there you can see the comps, not very good, so I move on. I'm looking for other things, but there really wasn't anything back in the electronics. They have a really small electronics section back here. Um, that Zuma was selling decently on Amazon, but I wasn't able to sell it. I still can't sell DVDs. I'm not ungated in that yet, and really not looking to get ungated in DVDs anytime soon. But anytime you're not you're gated in something on Amazon, give it a shot. You can see here I'm going through just to see if it will randomly allow me to sell that product, but it says no. It wants an invoice from a distributor, so I move on. I'm looking for other things here. Um, One of the workers comes and moves this cart out of the way for me. Lets me have a better look down here at the bottom, but there's really nothing that I find. There's a couple DVD players, Blu-ray players, and things like that that are the norm. I can find those pretty much anywhere, but that really wasn't what I was looking for. So, to me, nothing to be made money on. Maybe you see something there that I don't. I'm really looking for specific things right now as I learn what sells and what doesn't. I'm not buying just anything, but I made my way over to the shoes. I'm really intrigued by shoes. I see Harry Tornado do them a lot and some other flippers. Um, there's all the books. I've done pretty well with the books at this place, but I wasn't looking for books today. So I'm looking at these shoes, and they have jumped up their prices at Goodwill by a long shot. You used to be able to get shoes here for 9, $10. Now they are 16, 17. I think I even saw some for 30 bucks. I mean, it was ridiculous. They're really trying to, squeeze out as much money from those shoes as they can. Which I don't blame them, but at the same time that, it's there's no way I can make a profit off of any of those. See, those are $17. They were a great little pair of running shoes that I definitely would have picked up for less than 10. But at $17, if I'm going to sell them for 25 after fees, I'm not making enough money to make it worthwhile. So I gave up on the shoes. Wasn't much there. I always check out the books very quickly. See if there's anything that catches my eye. Any Harry Potter, anything like that I can pick up really cheap. But I didn't really see anything. And so I head out. All right, so here I am at the last Goodwill that I stopped at. This is a smaller Goodwill. And I was pretty shocked at the prices on these shoes. There's some really nice shoes in here, but man, they were asking, 40 bucks and up on some of these. And, that's just not really what I'm looking to pay. There's no money to be made there. Now, maybe those shoes could sell for 100 bucks. I didn't even bother to look them up. I'm looking to pay around $10 for a pair of shoes, especially since I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm getting into all of that. Um, I've been searching for vintage tees as well, looking for some good stuff that, might be a little bit older. I am finding nothing in my area. Almost all are brand new, newer tees. This was kind of an interesting old school mesh 49ers jersey, but there was nothing on the front and nothing on the back. And it just had one little faded out 49er logo, so I passed. Kept looking. Most of the stuff that I found was pretty new. I couldn't find any concert tees or anything like that. I did find one shirt here in a bit, and it is it says Go Navy Beat Army, but when I looked up comps for shirts like that, there just wasn't much selling. There was a lot out there, but compared to what was actually being sold, there weren't very many being bought. So I wound up passing, even though it was new with tags. I'm starting to get into t-shirts, or trying to at least. I haven't bought one yet, but I was trying to hoping that was an old Mickey shirt. It wasn't. There really wasn't anything in there that was super exciting. There's the Go Navy shirt I was talking about earlier. I admit I get frustrated with tees simply because I can't seem to find anything decent. And so I want to just kind of stop looking, and I don't go through every one. So I got to get better at that. But I think that just in my area, at least for the time being, there's really not much out there as far as vintage tees. I don't know if there's somebody else grabbing them all. Here I find the Santa hat that I'm going to buy. I just thought this was a cool hat. It was in great shape. It's that low profile type hat that, I personally like. And then I just kind of went through all these different tees. There's a few, or I'm sorry, hats, not tees. There's a few of them that I was intrigued by. Didn't wind up getting any. You're going to notice here in about 40 seconds or so, my camera just cuts out. I run out of recording space on my SD card. So I continued to look. There was nothing in the technology department. I kind of glanced at the books. I didn't really find anything other than the hat. And I'll show you at the end. I picked up a jacket that you can't see in this video because my camera cuts out. But I'll show you that at the end here when I show you everything I picked up. Tell me if you would have bought some of these hats. Hats are another thing I'm learning. So let me know. You see anything you like? Let me know in the comments. All right, what's up, everybody? So, I went to one more Goodwill, and as you see in that last video there, everything cut off. I ran out of room on my memory card. I didn't have another one, so I just headed home. And so I want to kind of go over, I only bought 3 things today, and I kind of want to go over each of them, kind of tell you a little bit about them. So I'm just kind of sitting in the floor here in my living room. But the first thing I'm going to show you here, I bought this Build-A-Bear. Let me get my leg out of the way here. So this Build-A-Bear kind of rainbow bear, paid $4, actually paid $3 for it. It was on sale, I guess. Hoping, I don't know how much I can get for this. We'll find out, I guess. I'm hoping maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. I'm not sure. I bought a few Build-A-Bears. Haven't posted them yet, so that's one of the things I got to do. Probably tonight I'm going to post a few things. So that was the first thing. That I got at a thrift store that's, I think, is way overpriced for a lot of the stuff. But anyway, I wound up at a Goodwill, and this is when my camera cut off. I bought this Santa hat just because I thought it was really cool. So as you can see here, it's a camo little kind of Santa hat. I thought it was pretty cool. So I'd never seen anything like this before. You can see it's all cotton there. I paid $1.99 for it. So, you know, I'm hoping to get 15-20 bucks out of it. I haven't looked at if there's any comps or anything like that. I just thought it was a really cool hat. So almost Christmas time, so why not? Last thing I bought here, again, this was at the last Goodwill I went to, was this Nebraska jacket. So University of Nebraska, I really liked it. It's an extra large. It's an Adidas. So you can see there, it's in really good shape. It's kind of lined on the inside, so it's a little bit thicker than just a regular windbreaker. But it's really nice. Great shape. I paid, I think, $7 for it. $7.99. Probably not a whole lot of profit here. I didn't see this exact jacket on eBay, but I was looking at Nebraska jackets, and they were kind of comping for around 25, anywhere from 25 to 35 bucks. So if I can get 25, 30 bucks for it, I'll be okay with that. I know it's not a whole lot after shipping and fees and everything like that, but well, I'll probably charge shipping for this. But you know, after fees and all, I'm not clearing a whole lot. But you know, might be able to make 15 bucks off of the jacket. I might be able to make, I don't know, 10 bucks off the hat. And I might be able to make 10 bucks off of the bear. So it's not exactly where I wanted to be. That's only 35 bucks. I was hoping to make, you know, find 50 bucks of profit in these Goodwill trips. But my camera ran out, so I didn't want to keep going. So that's it, really. I'll probably do another one later this week. My goal is to do... Okay, so there are 3 more Goodwills. Actually, 4 more. 4 more Goodwills I haven't hit. So my hope is to hit 2 Goodwills tomorrow and 2 Goodwills probably later in the week sometime and film it all for you, and hopefully find at least $50 in profit on each of those. Then I'd like to go back and hit all of the Goodwills and perhaps scan books and see how much profit I can find there. I bet I can find more than 50 bucks there. So we'll see. Just kind of a little challenge I'm giving myself right now, and we'll see how it goes. So who knows? Anyway, appreciate you watching. You know, hit that like button below, hit the subscribe button, leave me some comments. If you see something in the video that I missed, let me know. I'm new at this. You know, there might have been something in there that you saw that was worth some money. You know, let me know. Love the help, love the feedback, and you guys are awesome. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye.